Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Barry Chappell coming to you live from Hollywood, California, home of PrimeTime Shopping Network. And this is the Wednesday night Fine Art Showcase. A little bit I'm going to bring out David Lloyd Glover, an amazing artist of the ages. But the first thing I got to get straight with everybody, Wilson, get ready. This is the longest beard I've ever had in my 60 years on this planet. Yeah, you got to come in close because I don't know, because it's my beard. So you can call in, not now, but when you're buying or bidding, tell Barry to either shave that as quick as he gets home, and it doesn't matter if he doesn't have a razor, use Nair and just pull it off, or go to a barber, shave it off, or let it grow. It's up to you guys. This is, seriously, this is the longest my beard has ever grown. So I'm leaving it up to you guys. And I'm not looking good. Wilson, you know my dog, my Ginger, my rescued hound dog that is scared of everything except other dogs. When I got back from the barber the other day, Ginger's laying there. She put her hands on top of her nose and growled. It even scared my scared dog. We got some great work, but I want to show one other thing, and just to get the show going, because to me, and to a lot of you that made it possible, this is my first show on TV 32 years ago. This was an article in the Peninsula Daily News where I was an assistant professor of economics and marketing. And there was the ad we put in the satellite guide right here. Editions Limited was my mom's art gallery name in San Francisco. And it was on Telstar 1, Channel 5, Friday, June 21st, 1991. Worst time of the year, Wilson, to go on TV. I didn't know that in the dog days of summer, everybody's outside. Here was a follow-up ad where I called myself Bargain Barry. It was my fiance at the time, then my wife, and they said, "You're just a regular Bargain Barry." I go, "Whoa, that's it." And that is Jennifer, my former wife. We're still good friends, but that is Jennifer at 19, and I was 29 or 28. And that was the set at Keystone Communications in the same building, one floor higher, Wilson. Our studio was one, and that's just me. And I saved this from the satellite guide because Bargain Barry Shopping Network, a wild feed where about anything goes. I took that as a compliment, but other people goes, well, I don't know if I'd be showing that off, but I did. But it was coins that I sold and art. I started with art, and what do you think, Wilson? That's me at 29. So I just want to thank everybody that helped me stay in this business 31 full years, and I just started my 32nd year a day ago. You were around there around that time at Keystone?
Yes, sir.
Is it, what do you think of the beard? Should I shave it like as fast as I can, or do you like it?
No, I like it.
Okay. You tell me if it was ugly, right?
Refined.
Refined. Okay. Well, I need to move this, Ashley. Oh, well, thank you. And folks, I got a lot of great art tonight, a ton of it. Oh, I even have a Marcel Mouley. That's the one, well, only one of. Got a few Olegs left. You talk about a master painter. Oleg graduate, master's degree, Surikov. All right, Ashley, what should I put up first? I know. What do you? Oh, tell you what. The very back painting right there, the Marcel Mouly. Yes. This is Marcel Mouly. He was one of the founding Cubist artists. He worked with Picasso on Cubism. Now take a look at this. This is, I think, interiors with, it's a signed and numbered lithograph. It is in interiors with fruit, signed M. Mouly, number 138 out of 300. But I just want to show you the crowd Mouly hung out with. This are the early Cubists. In the very back here, you have Picasso. Oh, it's back to right there. That's Marcel Mouly. You got John Singer in there. You got everybody that was the early Cubist right there. And Marcel Mouly is the guy next to Picasso, where Picasso and a lot of them studied on Cubism. Mouly wanted to bring color to the Cubist movement. And this one right here is, I believe, it's a signed and numbered lithograph. And it is, I believe, interiors with fruit. But I just want to show you, here are what Marcel Mouly's go for. And this is way old. This is 9 years ago. $5,000 for signed and numbered Mouly. Here's another one, 1981. That's getting pretty close to when he, look at that. They didn't have, oh, what's their price? Now that's an original, never mind. That's $137,000. Here is what Mouly brought to Cubism. Those vibrant colors, while adding to the cubism. And this, for example, 8,700. Even fun ones were a lot of money. Elephant Savage in, what does this mean? You know French, Matt. Translate that title. Marcel Mouly, oh, my jacket, thank you. Elephant Sauvage, I don't know.
Randy says grow your beard.
He says what? Grow it?
Randy.
Hey, all right, Randy, that's a good beard. All right, thanks, Randy. 6,800. And once again, these are comps. This is 2015. Most of my comps are 2013, 9 years, 7 to 9 years ago. This is hand signed, hand numbered. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to give you guys a deal, and this is really colorful and adds to the cubism. Yeah, I believe the list price, I have a big list of Moulys, is $13,700 on this. And what I'm going to do, I just want to see if anybody's watching. $700 to open. $200 increments once we get the open. I just want to make sure the phones are working. And Wilson, I gotta, with your secondary line of work, when you're not, you're gonna have to talk to David Glover about Robert Johnson. the musician, the Crossroads. Yeah. I'm not going down that road. Are you, Wilson? You're thinking about it. Oh my goodness. Folks, that would be a steal. That's just under 15 grand. That is a hand-signed, hand-numbered Marcel Mouly, custom framed, acid-free mat. But if no one is interested, that works. Now, let's see if that makes it sell. Ashley just did the old realign the easel. Ready? No calls on this? All right. Well, I'll tell you what. I have a couple Tarkay signed and numbered, 2 Peter Max, 2 Olegs, Willardson. I got a lot of great stuff. But I'll tell you what, before I get into any of that, I want to bring up tonight's art expert. And folks, he has forgotten more about art than I ever knew. And this man has painted for everybody. How long have you been an artist?
Let's see. Starting in 1967. How long is that?
Well, if I'm like 54 years,
Oh, yeah.
67.
55 years.
I was trying
Is
to
it
do
really
time.
that long? I guess it is.
Folks, let's put it
1967.
together for David Lloyd Glover. All right, David.
Thank you, Barry.
Oh, my
Greetings.
pleasure.
Thanks for having me aboard.
Oh, you freaked me out with this one.
All aboard, yeah.
Yeah, as a matter of fact, you tell the story about this guy. I'm going to let you grab it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm scared of that.
Oh, you're scared? Yeah, well, it's he sold his soul to the devil, right?
Uh-huh.
That's what they say. Robert Johnson.
We'll
Where
put
can we
this
leave?
on
Oh, yeah,
the
we got
easel.
space here.
2055. This is Patty.
Now, this was just in a gallery showing
That's right.
in South Florida where they wanted $50,000 for it.
That was one of many that I had in that show.
And this is Robert Johnson,
Robert Johnson,
the
yeah.
guitarist.
Well, guitarist and singer. He was Delta blues man from Mississippi, and
Is your mic on? Is your mic on?
it's green.
Now it is. Now mine's on.
Okay, is my mic on? Are they okay?
So this,
This is one of the very few images ever available of Robert Johnson, what he really looked like.
you told me there's only 2 photographs of it.
Two real photographs that they've authenticated. Some they say are fake, but
And he played the 1920s,
30s.
30s.
30s, yeah. He recorded over 1936 and 37 a number of tracks that were released many years later as an album, as a record album. And all of the big blues stars, if you talk to B.B. King or Buddy Guy or Eric Clapton or Keith Richards or just anybody who's playing blues, they all point to him. They say, this is the guy who started it all. In fact, they even call him the grandfather of rock and roll because he inspired people like Bo Diddley and Chuck Berry and the Rolling Stones. All
Now-
got their lead from him.
And that movie with Ralph Macchio, The Crossroads, they're saying this is one of the characters was based on him that,
Based on, Robert
that
Johnson.
sold his soul to the devil
To be that good.
to be that good, to be able to
that
play
good.
that well.
Because he played like an orchestra, and he sang, and he wrote his own material, and you can buy the records now.
And do you think if he were alive, would Robert Johnson be happy with his painting?
He'd probably want to bum some money off me.
Would he?
I would think so.
But if he asked you,
Yeah, well, you better pay him. 'cause
no, if he asked you, how did you get good enough to paint me this well.
That's right.
What kind of deal did you make, Mr. Glover?
I had to sell my soul to the devil.
Oh,
There you
no.
go. At the crossroads.
Oh, no,
In
no, no,
Mississippi.
no.
Yeah, poor old Robert Johnson. But he's very famous. And this particular painting has been reproduced all over the world. It's been put out as posters and gift cards and greeting cards and tapestries.
And so you license it out.
I license out the image.
And this was just for sale in South Florida for $50,000.
And it's this is the original.
Yeah.
This is the one that I did back. I think the year was 2006. I think.
2013.
20
I know.
2013.
Yeah, David. Bob Dylan is 2006.
2006.
So yeah, Matt, 50,000. It was just in a show.
So this is acrylic on canvas using a technique that I like to use. They call it the fade technique.
The fade.
The fade, yeah, where everything kind of fades into a background and the image emerges. So I wanted to get that kind of ghostly look to him because he was kind of a what do they call it? Supernaturally talented.
How old did he make it to?
27.
27.
Yeah,
Ooh,
yeah. He died.
devil came to collect.
He died on a plantation at 27, and they say syphilis, and others say he was poisoned. Nobody knows for sure.
Girlfriend's
Apparently, a girlfriend's boyfriend
poisoned.
poisoned him.
Now, folks, I'm not going to charge you $50,000. I just want to give you some history on it because we have a lot of great pieces. And don't knock everything down, Chappell. Here is one other musician.
For today, yeah.
And this, you were telling me, in a lot of stores, they sell posters of this. This is Bob Dylan, and you license this piece.
That's right. They sell tins, actually tins with a printed lid on it. I think they call it a stash tin, but it's sold everywhere, all over the world.
2053.
This is liquid acrylic. It's a different technique than the other piece, and it's liquid acrylic is it's deeply pigmented ink, but it's acrylic, and you
Okay.
paint it on. I painted this on, and this is canvas substrate.
And how long ago did you license this, you think?
2006,
Yeah.
and this was a moment in Bob Dylan's history when he had gone from being a folk musician, just playing an acoustic guitar and being a folk singer, to where he plugged in his guitar into an amplifier and he transformed himself into a rock star.
Wow.
Not everybody was happy about that, but he actually became extremely famous after that.
Wow. Now, this was at the same South Beach, South Florida
That's
show.
right.
What'd they want for this? The gallery?
50,000.
50 on this one, too?
Yeah.
Okay, wow. Oh, and I'm going to charge you. I'm not going to charge you 50, but you're telling me, we were talking before the show, that you can find this image. And you mentioned if you ever go to a shop,
Yeah.
which I don't smoke dope.
Yeah. You'll probably
Patty,
find it.
last time you were buying another bag, did you get a chance to buy?
I saw that.
You saw that at the old pot shop. Was that vaping or something they sell there? At the,
Oh, I don't know.
I don't
I-
know either.
Yeah.
I do gummies.
Yeah, gummies.
Kidding.
Yeah, I've never been in one of them, but the publisher keeps coming back to me and
Paying you money?
Yep, every couple of months.
Oh, well, fantastic.
Yeah, Bob Dylan keeps on. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Same with Robert Johnson too.
Well, I'll tell you what, to me, this sunset or sunrise, I'm going to take this one down.
Okay.
Ashley, let's put, yeah, uh-oh.
Do a good arrangement there, and we'll put up the.
And That one. Now,
There we
so
go.
you've been painting for 55 years.
Good Lord. Yeah, I guess I have.
And you're Canadian born.
Born in Victoria, British Columbia.
All right.
I lived in Vancouver, British Columbia, and I lived in Calgary, Canada.
And you did all kinds. You did advertising for
Yes.
which car companies were you?
Oh, well, Volvo and Fiat, I did a big campaign for them. Honda, Nissan, then it was called Datsun.
Datsun.
Back in the day, yes. And I was a busy art director. I was also a newspaper illustrator and cartoonist in the
Wow.
1960s,
My
right through
goodness.
to 1972. So.
And you also spent, you set records for the amount of money sold at a company that sold in Japan, Art Brilliance.
Art Brilliant, yes. And I sold several thousand original paintings.
And they would go for 40, 50, 70,000. And you were telling me a long time ago, a painting like this
Yeah.
in Japan would be considered dowry worthy.
That's right. Because if you were going to ask for the hand, ask the parents of a beautiful young woman her hand in marriage, you had to prove that you were worthy. You would have to show the assets that you owned as a young man. And one of the key issues of the list of 10 was an original oil painting on canvas.
Ooh.
And
And you're one of the
so
best-selling artists in
that's right.
Japan, yeah.
so they would unveil the painting, and then the man would be granted the rights to marry his daughter.
And it's safe to say, now, this is Art Brilliance. This is in the 80s.
80s, 90s, 2000s.
I mean, you probably sold, and they tried to hide what they sold them from you. I mean, you don't get to watch.
Yeah, that's right. They really don't want to tell you if they can get away with it. But I could read upside down, and I also learned how to read Japanese. So
So you get several hundred thousand. Some of your paintings would go for
Yeah.
several hundred thousand.
I would look over the desk and be able to kind of figure it out. Okay,
Yeah.
there we go.
And this one is entitled Sunset at the Sea
At
Coast.
the seacoast, yeah. That's the Pacific Ocean.
Yeah, 2022.
Yep, that was a recent piece.
Were you actually plein air painting? Were you out
Plein
there?
air painting, go down, look at the waves coming in, and get a sense of it, go home and finish it off.
Well, that's a hard blue right there. How long did it take you in your 55 years to figure out what the top of a wave at that time of night or sunset looks like?
A lot of observation and then a lot of trial and error to get what I thought was a nice translucent look to the wave as it's just about to curl onto the beach. And you see that just a little bit of light passing through just the lip of the wave.
And what if a gallery had this? Because I understand the other two, big South Beach, Florida gallery show. What would this be in a gallery for?
Yeah, well, this is 18 by 24, so this would be around a $15,000 piece.
15,000 in a gallery.
In a frame.
So retail 15, but I'm not going to charge anybody
Yeah,
near that.
and boy, they'd fight over that one.
They would fight over this.
Oh yeah, because this has all of the elements you want in a seascape. Because you've got the light, you've got the clouds, you've got the glistening in the ocean in the back. You can hear the waves, you can feel the air, you can see the sea foam.
Oh, it is stunning.
Interesting palette, interesting colors.
Well, and folks, we're going to, let me show you one more here. This is beautiful.
2059.
Texas Sky.
Texas sky, that's right.
1746.
Well, if you go out to West Texas, you're going, at this time of year in particular, you're going to find all of the fields and the meadows out in the open, just blooming with the wildflowers, which they call bluebonnets. They even named an ice cream after it in Texas, the bluebonnet ice cream. And the lupines, which have a little bit of a pinker or a fuchsia color to them. And yeah, I was just going to say that this is actually a farm. You can see the farm buildings further down the field.
How long did it take you to get to nail those clouds? Because
Actually, a lot of colors in those clouds.
yes,
If you look in there, there's quite a few different tones and different unusual colors. Now, it looks natural, actually, when you look at it. But if you saw the colors I was actually laying in there, you would think, well, that couldn't possibly be a cloud color. You paint a cloud white, right? There's no white in those clouds.
and this would also be a $15,000 gallery price.
Oh, easy.
Easy. All
It's
right.
Impressionism.
And this is right here, Beach Garden Impressionism.
Yep. Now, this is going back to my my hometown. This is British Columbia,
Okay.
and you can see the ocean in the background, and that's Mount Baker there. Now, Mount Baker is in Washington State, but from British Columbia, you can see it like it's right there, and that's, of course, a volcano.
At one time, yeah.
It's an inactive volcano. Beautiful Mount Baker, just catches the light there. And this is the what they call the San Juan Islands,
Yes.
which is
I've
the
been there.
American side,
Yes.
and this is what they call the Straits of Georgia. So you're looking across the Straits of Georgia through the San Juans, Mount Baker in the background.
In Vancouver.
Yeah, Vancouver Island, and you've got the pathway here.
Because I had to take quite a few ferries, the Straits of Juan de Fuca.
Straits of Juan de Fuca. Go over to Port Angeles.
Yes.
Port Angeles to Victoria. Was the
Yeah.
Black Ball Ferry. I don't know if you remember
I
that.
don't know, but I take it.
It was called the Coho.
The Coho.
Yeah, the Coho went back and forth.
Uh-oh, better not say Coho around. Boy, don't get her going. Don't get her going. Don't get Kiki going.
She likes Coho salmon.
No, she's got a tattoo that says BOGO.
Buy one, get one free.
What's your tattoo say?
YOLO.
YOLO.
Oh, YOLO. I thought it was BOGO.
She's not Bayless.
Yeah, BOGO. That's buy one, get one free.
Yeah, it's a YOLO.
YOLO.
What am I giving that?
Why does it say YOLO?
You only live once.
You only live once. That's
You only
true.
live once.
Well, you got that right.
Well, you might think you only live once until you get a BOGO.
Oh my goodness.
Buy one
yeah.
and you get to go again for free.
This kind of subject matter has been really, really popular with my collectors. They just go crazy over this
And this
color
is-
combination.
Gallery price, what would it go for?
Well, this is a 22 by 28, so you're looking around 20 to 22,000
Wow.
in a frame. And this is classic impressionism. I've got the impressionistic palette. The light pinks and the pale greens and the soft colors in the sky, the broken brush strokes. Yeah, it's very Monet.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite impressionistic artist?
Yeah, Claude Monet.
Claude Monet.
Yeah, he gets me every time. Love the way he would just take a whole scene apart into all little tiny colors. And
Now, was it Monet or Manet that painted Luncheon on the Grass?
that was Manet.
Manet, yeah.
Edvard Manet.
Manet, yes.
This is Claude Monet. This is reminiscent of Claude Monet, although he was never in Vancouver Island and wasn't looking at Mount Baker. So,
Beautiful clouds.
but very popular painting. This type of subject matter.
Well, I want to show. What have we shown? Which sunset did we show? Was it that one or Ashley? Which of the sunset?
You showed that one right there next to you.
We
Okay.
showed that.
Hi, hello.
Let's put this one up right here.
Okay.
I don't know.
All right. A cloudy sky, Pacific Grove.
Yeah, Pacific Grove. Ever been to Pacific Grove?
Yes.
Yeah. Now this has a very bright, a bright blue palette,
Okay.
and more than just waves. This is really a study of cloud formations.
How many
And
different shades of
atmosphere.
blue do you think are in that?
Oh, Probably about 22.
Really?
Or 18. Yeah, there's many, many shades.
Well, I
of blue in there.
remember, let's see, the Robin Egg Blue.
Mhm.
And then
Cobalt blue.
you got London Blue,
Yeah.
Sky Blue,
Ultramarine blue.
Ultramarine Blue.
Yeah, lapis lazuli, up there. And you've got your phthalo blue. you've got
Phthalo, but you said lapis,
cobalt.
what now?
Lapis lazuli is what the ultramarine paint is made from.
Uh-oh.
They grind the lapis, to get that rich blue, deep blue. It's a jewel tone.
Wow. And this is 15,000 at least in a
Oh,
gallon.
yes, absolutely. This is acrylic on canvas applied to wood. It's a wood panel. So it's all
Yeah.
archival.
Cert on the back, painted in 2022, yeah.
Yes, it was.
Well,
And this is an atmosphere painting as opposed to focusing on the beach or the waves, although it's in the foreground. It's all about the overall sky and the air and the wind. And
you could stare at this
Yeah.
forever, yeah, and you're going to see something different every time.
and you put that with the right light on it, it just comes alive.
Well, keep talking, because here's what I want to do. Wilson,
Yeah.
come to me for a second on whichever camera you want. Folks, hi, Barry Chappell coming to you live. We've shown you, 6 or 7 paintings so far?
Yes.
I am superstitious. I want to sell 2 right now. I know we have the retail price, 2 of them, which just came back from South Beach, Florida, where they were at a gallery for $50,000 each. Then we have these other paintings, or at least 15 to 25,000 in gallery.
Mhm.
Throw all that out the window. Call me up, because 2 of these paintings are going to find homes right now. Give me a call. And of the ones we've shown, the non-musician ones,
Mhm.
what is your favorite piece? Of the non-musicians.
Of this one.
Have we shown it yet?
We did show this one.
Oh, let's put it up there.
Yeah. This is the Impressionist piece with the Claude Monet kind of technique.
Oh, yeah, Beach Garden Impressionism.
Yeah. So we'll swap.
Yeah, 2006.
See, the tape doesn't like that canvas there.
Look at that. Folks, I want to make a deal. I've shown 7 paintings. They're 15,000 to 25,000 in gallery for this size. Some of the ones that just got back from the Florida gallery were 50,000. Call me up. I'm going to sell 2 of them. I know I can.
Yes, you can.
I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. Who is that character?
I think I can. I know I can. Well, that was a train, wasn't it?
The little engine that could.
The little engine that could.
Oh, yeah.
It was a yellow train, locomotive. Well, those.
Who was he? A comedian? He was a senator. They kicked him out. He used to be on like Saturday night. Oh,
Bob Dole.
no, he died.
Yeah.
Got kicked out. He got kicked out for groping.
Oh my goodness.
Oh,
Well, there's too many to recall.
from Colorado.
Gary Hart.
Gary Hart.
No, not him.
Yeah. Oh.
No,
We see we're going way back with Gary Hart.
a comedian.
Jim Carrey? No.
Call me. I'm going to wheel and deal. I'll tell you what. This is your favorite painting right here.
Well, of the group that we just showed, yeah.
This one of the group.
Yeah.
And it'd be 25,000 in a gallery. I am going to see if anybody is watching. Hang on one second. Let me turn my mic off. Senator, comedian, senator.
Oh, I know who you mean. Al Franken.
Yeah. Never mind. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, folks, I'll tell you what. I'm going to let somebody open on this. Yeah, I'm very superstitious. I got to sell the first one. Let's see.
It'll never come back.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Beach Garden Impressionism.
Yeah.
This is your favorite painting of the group.
Of the group we just showed, yeah.
Yes.
Customers wanted you to know the comedian you were speaking of, his name is Al Franken.
Al Franken, yeah.
We already determined that.
Al Franken Jr. There you go.
I'm going to do best price on the Bob Dylan. I'll tell you what, I'm going to make somebody so happy. And whoever gets this, know you got a licensed masterpiece. I mean, that has sold how many reproductions of this original do you think they have done so far?
Well, in units, probably in the thousands.
Thousands.
And there's different products that it's appeared on. Yeah, in the thousands.
I'm going to give somebody a, what's that?
This is
Yeah. Are they online?
they're on the line.
I'm going to give them such a great deal because I'm superstitious, and according to the people calling in, I'm ugly too. But I always was ugly, and I was always superstitious. All right, I got a price. I'm walking over here.
Watch that step.
No, I'm not going to pull an Ashley. She tripped off that step.
I did too.
Oh, sorry. Watch this. First one that says yes. What? Yeah, I just gave a price so cheap. Yes, and that is the original. The original.
Yep, that's not a copy.
That's not a copy. That is the original that you see everywhere. Yes. That's an original. And what do you call that? Acrylic?
It's liquid acrylic.
Liquid acrylic. What? Killing me tonight. There, but hang on. What's your caller's first name? Dennis. Dennis. All right. If Dennis, I'll tell you what.
Dylan's Dennis. Is this Dennis?
Can they come up $350?
It's ready to hang on the wall.
I mean, I'm giving this away, and this is such a famous image. Oh, it's framed. It's ready to go.
You'll never see a frame like this.
You never will. This is one of the most incredible frames.
Handmade frame.
I know a couple people. What? Hang on. Talk to us about Bob Dylan, and I'll be right back.
Yeah, the great Bob Dylan. This was the scene here that I was capturing was at the Newport Jazz Festival. And it was the day that the big crowd showed up to see Bob Dylan as the folk singer, but he brought an electric guitar and he plugged it into the amplifier. And some of his original fans were so angry, they took an axe and they tried to chop the power cords to the amplifier. But his other fans kept them back because this is what made
I was trying to work a deal, and instead of putting this up at the 5,500 that I was thinking, because it was on sale. It was on sale in the South Beach for 50,000. I said, the first person says, Barry, I will pay you 3,500. It's yours. This is a licensed product. I mean, he has made Yeah, 3,500, and it can be yours. This is one of the most famous pictures of Bob Dylan. It was painted. So give us a call if that interests you. All right. Well, I'll tell you what. Let me get back to. We'll put this one back for a second. Where's your favorite painting? And which one?
Okay.
Tell you what. This. Here's what we're going to do, Ashley. Pull up your favorite painting. What do we do with it? Right here.
It's right here.
This is your favorite painting.
Of the group that we just showed.
Hey, Ashley. Ashley. What am I in? This?
7.
This is David Lloyd Glover's favorite painting. Let's see who's watching me. $1,600 to open, $200 increments. It's a gift, yeah. This is David Lloyd Glover. How old were you when you started painting?
Well, let's see. That would make me 17.
17.
Well, professionally. I
Professional.
was painting before that in school, of course, but as a full-time job.
How old are you now?
72.
72.
So I got a couple of years of practice here.
72 years old. This is his favorite painting, and it's $1,600 to open.
Well, this is pretty nostalgic too, you know.
It's fantastic. That Robert Johnson scares me.
Well, he's ethereal, that's for sure.
Say it again.
Ethereal.
Ethereal?
He's ethereal. Yeah.
Wilson, did you hear what he just said? Can you say it?
Ethereal.
If he does, he'll clean it up. Yeah, if you do something like that on live TV, you're cleaning it up. buddy.
Okay.
All right. Tell you what,
Okay.
here's what I'm going to do. I got to get something going. We had a couple people of interest. Right now, watch this. Whoever's watching, watch this. All right. Everybody wanted this. Watch this. Everybody's going to be.
Randy's thinking on this one.
Where's he at? How much? Oh, Randy, Randy, Randy. This would be dandy, dandy, dandy. All right. So forget that idea. You,
It'll be Randy's favorite painting.
yeah. Well, it's a great.
Wow, look at that color.
All right.
All right. So
Pick. Ashley, pick your favorite piece.
anyone.
Well, that house, did you show that house yet?
No, we haven't.
Oh my goodness. All right, this is 2006. It is Garden at East Grove Cottage.
East Grove, southern UK, southern England. And that's one of the old thatch roof cottages. Now, so this is in the south of England, and this is an overgrown, what they call an English country garden. You see the picket fence and the pathway leading up to the traditional Tudor-style home with thatching in the roof.
Stunning.
That's a summertime garden. Fluffy clouds,
This
very
is-
impressionistic.
This is oil on canvas.
Acrylic on canvas,
Acrylic,
stretch
yeah.
canvas. Good size, 22 by 28.
This is a $25,000 gallery price.
That's right.
All right. All right. Ashley, is this your favorite David Lloyd Glover?
For the
That
moment.
and the one that's framed over there. You know that that's my favorite.
Oh, yes.
Yes.
The Sierras,
Well,
the California Sierras.
Is it okay if I have two?
You're allowed to.
I don't
Actually, I like it when
know.
somebody has two. Means you can't make up your mind.
Hey, thanks.
You're enjoying it so much you can't make up your mind.
Tell you what. This is this 25,000 or more? 35,000. I mean, the gallery. What would this go
Yeah,
for?
25,000 would be the retail.
25,000.
They put it in a decent frame, archival frame. It frames out at, let's see, 32 by 38.
Well, I got to get something going. Watch this, Ashley. This is way too cheap, and this is a couple people's favorite painting. Oh, don't do it. I got to. 1,500 to open, just to get the show going. 1,500 to open, $200 increments once we get the open.
You have that on your wall, you'll want to visit that cottage every day. It's very inviting. Leads you up the walkway to the front door, to the porch, to the step. Time for tea and sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, those watercress sandwiches. About 4 o'clock in the afternoon.
Watercress sandwiches.
Yeah, with the crust cut off. And
Watercress sandwiches with the crust cut off.
with the crust cut off, and they put salad cream, Cross and Blackwell salad cream in between, and serve it with a hot tea in a Brown Betty teapot.
All right.
And if you want some dessert, they do scones and homemade preserves with clotted cream. Very British.
Well, any interest in this? All right. Let's,
There's more.
yes.
This one, this one.
Did we talk about this one?
Nope, these we haven't shown.
That one right there
Okay,
is stunning.
thank you.
Here comes the next one.
San Gabriel Mountains with the wildflowers in the meadow in the foreground.
2056.
No, it's 2056.
There, the San Gabriels, the afternoon light. You get what they call the Purple Hills.
The Purple Hills.
The Purple Hills.
That is amazing.
After the rain, you get the field of wildflowers. Very Southern California, very impressionist.
And this is a $25,000 gallery price.
Yes, it is.
$25,000 in gallery, but I'll tell you what. Oh, that is stunning.
Yeah, you could look at that forever. It's a real magic time of day. If you've ever lived in California, you get that atmosphere. And it's the moisture coming in from the Pacific Ocean, that kind of clings around the mountains. Sunlight hits it, refracts the light. You get those purple hills. Usually eucalyptus trees.
Can you spell the word eucalyptus?
EUCAPALYTUS. IPTUS. Eucalyptus.
I can't spell it. I was just asking if you know.
Oh,
how to do it.
okay. It's a test. Yeah, you win something.
Yes. I hate to do this.
Do any Any people watching have questions on any of these? Like, how do you
Yes,
do it?
if you have any questions, call us up.
How do you make that color? How do you?
This one is $1,500 to open. $100 increments once we get the open. Oh, look at that. That is stunning.
You know, when I go to an art show, I go to an art exhibition that's featuring all my work, and I come in to greet the folks, the collectors. They all ask me the same questions. How did you get that color? How did you know to do this color? How do you mix this? You know, they all want to know technical details. They're
And
fascinated with
You
it.
told them.
I tell them. Will they be able to do it? Probably not, but I tell them.
Okay.
But they really want to take them apart. They want to figure out how do you make that happen?
Wow, deconstructing
Deconstructing artwork.
David Lloyd Glover. No open at 1,500. Whew. And what does Randy say? Because I'm going to move that one first, because there's like 3 people that want it. I gave Randy one of the best prices. And I just want to say, I'm going to give Randy,
First dibs.
yes.
Well, we have others to look at.
I'm waiting for his reply.
Okay.
I'm waiting for Randy's reply, and I'll let you know.
On Dylan.
On the Dylan, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's switch out, and we'll put in.
Yeah, pick a painting.
This is my most recent painting. I was really happy with the way that came out.
Wow.
Now that's Carmel Bay. You've been to Carmel Bay.
Yes.
Yeah. Very rocky shore. They got the inlets and the water's coming in, and that's why they have the sandpipers, you know, on the beaches there. Those birds that poke away at the sandbars.
I can't. I'm just staring at the color of the waves.
Yeah, the green
That
ocean.
separates master artists from unbelievable, exceptional artists like David Lloyd Glover. This is why he was a best-selling artist for Art Brilliance. This is why some of his paintings are $50,000 in the art galleries. Look at that.
Yeah, it's called Pacific Green, because it's the green of the ocean. Now, if you look at the sky, you'll see that, you know, there's the clouds, which are a multitude of colors, but you see the sky in behind. And I painted the sky green. You don't realize that it's actually green.
Oh, come in on that now.
But when you look at it, you think, oh, well, it's a blue sky and whatever. No, it's a green sky.
You painted the sky green.
Yeah, to go with the green of the ocean. Makes the ocean even greener. It's like an emerald green.
Just noticing. Also notice how slippery those rocks would be if you
Yes.
climbed on them.
Yeah, they have moss, like seaweed growing
Yeah.
in it, and water just pours off that.
Look at that.
Yeah, I enjoyed painting this one. And this was my most recent painting. This is fresh from the studio.
At 1,500, I'm not doing anybody a favor.
He's curious of what you were going to do. Were you going to do an auction?
There's 3 people interested. Randy and the other nice folks. I am going to sell this right now. And I am going to make everybody happy. I just want everybody to know this is Bob Dylan done by David Lloyd Glover. David was telling me this is in every smoke shop on tin cans and everything. This is the image. This is the Bob Dylan. Every time you see this image, that's the original. It's painted by David Lloyd Glover, and you're getting a shot to buy it.
That's right.
$2,500 to open. I have taken the lowest that everybody has offered.
Wow.
$2,500 to open, $100 increments once we get the open. Now that is one of the most famous images of Bob Dylan.
Yeah, you can Google it. You'll see it comes up on Google.
You Google this, it comes up.
Yeah, there's they make 500-piece jigsaw puzzles. They make 1,000-piece.
So this, so
jigsaw
if you ever
puzzles.
bought a 500-piece
Jigsaw puzzle.
Bob Dylan jigsaw puzzle, this is the image.
This is the original painting.
Oh my goodness.
Everything came off this.
So the people that offered me $2,500 and I turned it down because they kept saying come up more, they could call in and get on this. Randy, you could get in on this. But I'm only going to give it a second or two because this is one of the paintings on my show on Barry Chappell's Fine Art Showcase that should go for at least $8,000. It is such a famous image. And I am looking for a $2,500 open. So let's see if anybody's going to open it. Hey, Juliet, who are you talking with?
That was Dennis.
Dennis, get in on this. Randy, get in on this. I lowered it. I opening this below what I was asking. I was asking $3,500. I'm opening it for $2,500. And I'll tell you what, I'm only going to give this one crack, Ashley. I think if they don't call or do something now. Okay. Well, we'll just. Do you have a favorite Bob Dylan song?
Highway 61 Revisited.
Highway 61 Revisited.
That's right. Also a title track for his album.
Now I'm trying to remember now, is Russ Never Sleeps, is that Bob Dylan or is that?
No, that's not Bob Dylan.
What is the song called?
What?
What did you say?
Russ Never Sleeps. But it might be the other Canadian entertainer.
Is that Neil Young?
Neil Young, yeah. I don't know. Leonard Cohen.
Yeah, it's by Neil Young.
Neil Young, there you go. Yes. Thrashers.
Close. Thrashers? Neil Young as well.
What?
Neil Young.
Neil Young, yes.
Well, probably everybody's looking this up on Google right now.
Yeah, look it up
Bob
on
Dylan
Google.
on
This
Google.
is.
Open?
What's that?
We have the open.
We have the open. 2,500 has been bid. You're getting something that the artist, David Lloyd Glover, standing right behind,
Yeah, right
has
behind.
made this one of the most famous images of Bob Dylan. And, you know, in the right auction, I could only imagine. But we're at 2,500, looking for 2,600. 2,500 going once. Who's got the bid at 2,500?
Sandy.
Sandy? 2,500 on what should have been 7,500 at 10,000.
Yeah, but we're 1 minute away from Dish. I think we should
Oh, okay.
We have 30 seconds.
give them.
I only got 30 seconds
30
and
seconds.
millions of
people say.
potential viewers.
Yep. Bob Dylan himself might sign in.
Do you think if Bob Dylan was watching it,
Oh, Russ.
he would bid on this?
Oh, probably. He's an art collector. He's actually a decent painter himself.
Have you seen Bob Dylan's work?
Yes, I have. He's actually quite good.
Have you ever met him?
No, I have not. but I do know friends that know him quite well, and he collects art, collects Warhols.
My goodness. So I don't mean to hold up the bidder at 2,500.
Top of the hour.
Okay, Sandy's fine.
All right, so hello, Dish Network. What, channel 275,
It's 275 and 220.
229, and
8 and 275.
228 and 275?
On Dish.
If you're watching us on Dish, I got a show with
Hello,
David Lloyd
yeah.
Glover. I decided to auction off his Bob Dylan piece, which probably thousands of this image, because he gets royalties on it, licensing
Royalties
fees.
on everything, jigsaw puzzles.
Jigsaw, puzzles,
Book covers.
everything. We are currently at 2,500. I am looking for 26. So we'll put the graphics back up. We have 20. What's that?
26.
2,600 has been bid. Looking for 27.
Verifying.
I should have had this up for 10 grand, because this, you have made, I mean, you get paid every time they sell something with this image on it.
Yeah, in other words, every month. You know?
Yeah. We are, where are we at? 26, looking for 27.
Verifying.
Yeah, this image has been very good to me.
And if Bob Dylan's watching,
Yeah, he can
Well-
call in a bid too.
Yeah, we'll,
Give him
we'll
free shipping.
we give Bob free shipping all the way
I'm
out
not
to.
going to give Bob free shipping.
Not?
No, he's got to trade me a CD or something.
28.
2,800 has been
Only
bid.
has to go to Malibu. He lives in Malibu.
28. Does Bob Dylan live in Malibu?
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
Does he surf?
No.
I don't either.
Do you have
We're
one
at
that you prefer?
2,800, looking for 29.
Or you want to hold on the phone?
2,800 is the high bid, looking for 29.
Yeah,
2,800,
looks like that might
going
happen.
once. Hang on, watch this. Do that again. Doesn't she look like, what does she look like? She works for the rodeo.
Rodeo.
Right?
That's a rodeo
Twen-
roper.
Rodeo roper.
Yeah,
Are you leaving, Kiki?
Nope, not yet.
roping the steers.
2,800 once, 2,800 twice. Fair and final warning, sold. That is gone.
Wow, that's a lucky owner.
Ooh, that went cheap.
Wow.
Now,
So he's very lucky to get that.
Thank you.
if you're
Yeah.
watching, I am here with David Lloyd Glover.
Now, what have we not shown? We haven't shown this.
No, we
shown
haven't.
that.
I got to put this up one more time.
Okay.
And look, you know a lot more about art because you've been painting. What? Hey, Ashley, how long? You did the math, or maybe it was
55
you.
years, she said.
He's been painting 135 years.
135 years. 55 years at the easel.
To
in
me,
the studio.
after starting my 32nd year of selling art on TV, this is a perfect painting. It's not almost perfect. It's not just quite perfect. It is perfect. From the skies to the waves crashing, you can feel the splash right there.
You could feel the air.
Oh, that's amazing. Now, this is a perfect painting, number 2057, Sunset at the Sea Coast, with its certificate of authenticity signed by David Lloyd Glover on the back. That is, in my humble opinion, that is one of the nicest David Lloyd Glovers I have seen as I start my 32nd year of live TV. I'm going to give everybody an opportunity. I might be subsidizing, don't even tell me what David charged, because I might be subsidizing their purchase. $1,500 to open, $200 increments. That is a perfect painting.
That would be a nice price.
$25,000 in a gallery. And we were trying to name all the blues.
All the blues in that painting, in the sky alone. And if you look carefully, there's green in that sky too.
Yes.
There's green. There's
Now, what
blue.
are the rules Jack has? Because I made a mistake. This should have been 1850 to open, but I'm going to leave it at 1500. So I just speed up the chance, the time it's on there. What do I do? What does Jack do when he makes a mistake like I just made?
You mean you made a mistake with opening it for 15?
So
I put it
low.
up too cheap. I should open this for 1850. I put up at 1500.
Well, I guess we'll see what happens.
Matt, you have one of those clocks that run like so fast you can't even tell?
Stopwatch.
Yeah, but it's
The
speeded
backwards
up.
clock goes backwards. You can go back in time and then just change your price.
No open. And folks, camera 2, if you are waiting to buy a David Lloyd Glover, I got to tell you, this is
This is the night.
one my favorite piece. And also, if you think I ought to shave this beard, please let me know. But 1500, that should have been at least 1850 to open, probably 2500. At 1500, on the nicest seascape you're ever going to get, looking, this is an original. This isn't a poster. This isn't paint by number. This is an original David Lloyd Glover. One of the best-selling artists for art brilliance. Some
For
of his
17 years.
17 years. Some
Yeah.
of his works have sold for over 200,000. No open once. I got to make the sound effects. That didn't sound. How do you? What kind of sound effects?
For what?
No open twice. Now you got to whistle.
Boing.
That's no better.
Yeah.
That was like the exact same.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
know. Which
How do you want it?
well, not like it's a sexy panning. No, I want to say it's too cheap.
I can't.
No open. Fair and final warning.
Okay.
All right, I'll tell you what. We're going to.
We have more.
I'm going to put up one more musical piece, and then David, please stick around. I'm
Yep.
going to switch artists for a few minutes,
Sure, you bet.
but I just want to put this one up. Oh, I'm scared to touch it. Here, you touch it. You know what this guy did? Do you know what this guy did?
2055.
Do you know what he did? You don't know what Robert Johnson did? He sold his soul to the devil.
Yes, he did. And became the greatest musician of all time.
But he died at 27. Ah. And you're saying that Eric Clapton, B.B. King, who else believes he was the greatest?
Keith Richards,
Keith Richards,
Buddy Guy, Freddie King.
Freddie King. Well, this was just in a show
Yeah,
in
it was exhibited.
Palm Beach, Florida,
Palm Beach.
where they had a price on this painting of $50,000. And this is Robert Johnson.
Robert Johnson.
Only 2 known photographs
Yeah, that are authenticated.
that have been authenticated
Yeah.
of one of the greatest musicians. Yes, you're right. He did probably inspire that Ralph Macchio movie, Crossroads.
Crossroads. That's where he met the devil, at the crossroads in Mississippi.
I've been to Mississippi. You been to
Yeah.
Mississippi, Wilson?
The Mississippi Delta.
Have you ever been to Mississippi, Ashley?
No.
Can you spell Mississippi?
Mississippi.
Everybody can spell it. Yes.
Can you spell it backwards?
No.
Ippississim.
I am.
Kiki,
Yeah.
have you ever been to Mississippi?
Nope.
Did you ever go to the Crossroads? Did you think about selling your soul to become so famous
What did you
as an actress?
Sandra asked, what does no opening mean?
No, what do you mean no opening?
You said no opening?
We didn't get an open.
No opening? What does that mean?
No open.
Are you doing an auction on this one?
Oh, no, that was not. Yes, no one has opened on this, but I'll tell you what. I am going to give people, but look at those eyes. Look at those eyes. Ah, this is Robert Johnson. Here's what I'm going to do. And I got a price. Oh, this is going to be too cheap. This was at a gallery in South Beach, Florida for $50,000. We took the paperwork off. You just got it back.
Just got it back.
Watch this. This is too cheap.
Oh, we got another vote for the beard. So
$2,800 to open
Okay.
on a $50,000 one-of-a-kind original.
30 by 40.
30 by 40 of Robert Johnson.
Acrylic on canvas.
Acrylic on canvas.
And this also is a jigsaw puzzle. It's a
This is something.
it's a poster.
So Susan says she loves the beard. She votes not to shave. And she says, David, thank you so much because you signed one of her paintings to her.
I
Oh.
did I?
Yes, you did.
Oh,
And
good.
now Susan says keep the beard.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Susan. It scared my dog.
Yeah. Don't let the cat lick it off.
Beard for his dog.
Well, I'm not sure my dog, but she's scared of everything.
She says, I'm sure Ginger probably didn't like that.
Yeah, it's
Felt
Ginger
competition.
is like, so is anybody interested in one of the all-time great paintings by David Lloyd Glover? This, he unwrapped it when we got here. This has been in South Beach, Miami, with a $50,000 price tag at a gallery. And I put it up for $2,800 to open,
Wow.
$200 increments. Do that. And tell her one of them is my favorite painting.
Oh, I don't think she's seen this one.
Oh, so these two. Okay. This one and that one, yeah. Those are the two scenes. All right, hey, I'm not touching them. You take him down, yeah.
He's got you spooked.
Yeah, he does. Look at those eyes.
I know. He's the devil himself.
Well, I don't know if he is.
Yep. He sold his soul to the devil. He became him.
All right, so it's got to be that one.
Or we could show them three and then I'll tell you.
Which one?
Yes. All right, we can put that on top. You just got to be really careful. This. Oh, yes. Oh, you can put that one on top of that.
Go all the way.
You would.
Well, can you catch the one in the bottom, or do you have to go?
Oh, watch this, David.
Okay, I'm gonna watch this. That's called knife edge mounting. Look at that. How's
Oh,
that?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Who's got his game on?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Well, there's three killers there. Just don't breathe heavily. Come flying.
Now, Wilson, come out to me for a second because Kiki, Patty, Juliet, and Ashley When Jack sells something on his show, you got to do this dance. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Still,
Oh dear, that's the oh yeah.
say Sandra and Susan, that was for you.
It's the beard that made me do it. Which two does she want? Because I know she wants this one.
Is that for sure? That one? So it's between the.
I'm not sure. Ashley knows. I would definitely be all over that one, Susan. I would, yeah.
Yeah, the way the sun comes
Yeah.
breaks through the waves.
Which one does she like? Yes, I got a special price for her on both of them.
She said, you're a talented stacker.
I could use you at the studio stacking my paintings.
So hang on now. What is she saying about me?
She said, Barry is a talented stacker.
Okay.
You could add that to your repertoire. Stacker.
Stacker or slacker?
Stacker.
I'm joking.
Well, it wasn't funny. You are by
Um,
far not.
for both of them.
And you can tell when the sun's hitting the water, it's just a thing, but the sun's like, this is my favorite.
Well, we should announce it. That is Patty's favorite. She better buy it. It's always the last one I did.
Which one is
It was the one on the top. I just finished it.
Oh, wow.
Always the last one I did. And then as soon as I start another one, then that's my new favorite.
That one is really intense.
All right, Susan, I just gave you a price that your friends. You gotta be careful. Yeah, at that price, David, someone could get hurt.
That might hurt me.
Yeah. You gotta be fast when you pull that down. Yeah, you grab it and yank it off there. Yes, like a band-aid. Oh no, don't put it there. Yeah.
I'll take the one out of the bottom.
Verifying.
Okay. I know she wants this one. I know she wants this one for sure, but well, maybe not. Which ones does she want?
Oh, that's Patty's favorite. Maybe it's not.
Hold on one second.
They all are. All three are good.
Okay, so that one is the. She wants a close up on all three.
Okay.
Okay, so there's that one.
This, all right, this one right here is 2057.
Correct.
Barry's favorite.
Okay.
All right.
And then next.
Hang on. Here comes the next one.
2058.
2058.
Okay.
Verifying.
And what makes 2058 is the way there's every shade of blue you can think of in the sky, which actually part of it happens to be green. And the last one,
2061.
2061. That's the green sky.
Green sky.
Yes.
Right with you, okay, Susan?
And I'll let you know. Okay.
Okay. Let us know on those. Now, Grand Tetons.
No, this is the Sierra Nevadas.
You're right. The Sierra
Sierra
Neva-
Nevadas. I think there's somebody in the studio here that that's their favorite.
Mm-hmm.
But she's busy on the phone right now.
Yeah.
She'd be very upset if it got sold out from under her.
You know, I got my master's degree at that school. University of Nevada, Reno.
Nevada, Reno. There you go.
Yes. Did you ever do much skiing?
In Banff,
Banff?
Canada,
Yeah.
and where they held the Olympics in '88.
Yeah. I can get down
Lake
I can get down the hill, but it ain't pretty. I won't fall down, and I'll get to the bottom, but it ain't pretty.
There's arms and legs in all directions.
Yeah, but I'll get there.
Yep.
All right. This was painted in 2016. Sierra Nevada original painting
Yep.
certificate, and it's painted on museum board.
Yes, it's acrylic on
Acrylic on board.
the board. All framed, ready to go.
Oh, yeah,
Beautiful
that's-
frame.
I need 3,000 or get me close. That is just a stunning painting.
Yeah, whoever framed it was an artist themselves. I mean, they just picked a beautiful molding. You see, it's got the scoop in there on the fillet, the liner, the lip liner.
Yeah.
Beautiful, beautifully done.
And you know what you call this part right here? The fillet.
The fillet,
I'm
fish
like-
fillet.
Yeah.
The fillet.
Did you?
And in France, they call it the passe-partout.
The passepartout.
Passe-partout.
That's the passepartout.
Yes. When you
Pardon,
have your molding
passepartout.
and you have your liner, they call that a passe-partout.
Passepartout.
Yeah.
I don't know if I believe him. Do you believe him, Wilson? Or is he
Yes,
trying
no
to get
reason
me in
not to.
trouble with the police or something?
No reason not
If
to
I
believe me.
if I walk up to someone and go, passepartout.
Yes. Well, you have to refer to the.
Oh, you got to refer to it. If I walked up
Yeah.
to somebody in France and I said, "Excusez-moi, passepartout," what would
Yeah.
they do? Punch me?
Well, they take you to a frame shop. But look at the palette that's in that painting.
Oh,
The purple, deep purples in that, and the deep greens. You got some
Yeah.
pinks in the sky. The sky's green. I don't know if you
It
noticed.
is.
Yeah, it's a little bit green there. It's kind of an aqua green.
what kind?
Aqua, or like a robin's egg, kind of like a robin's egg.
Let's go to that green for a second.
It's right up there in the top of the sky. See that? Just like a robin's egg.
Right here?
Yeah. Doesn't that look like a real place?
Oh, it is.
Yeah, because it is.
Yeah. Ah,
They
I
refer.
don't know about robin's egg blue. I think,
Yeah.
just my guess, Wilson, that this right here is a key lime green
Ooh, key lime.
mixed with tanzanite blue.
Tanzanite. Well, there you are. Your jeweled. Your jewel tones.
I don't know it.
Tanzanite.
Okay. And call us. Which ones are gone out of that bunch, Ashley?
She's still working on it.
Okay.
Yep. Somebody's picking through the catalog.
Well, I'll tell you what. I got to sell this. This is scaring me.
Robert Johnson.
Yeah, go ahead. You know, it's funny because that is some of the best guitar playing in that movie Crossroads with Ralph Macchio. Have you seen that, Wilson?
Oh yeah, we did.
Yeah.
And you recall that Eric Clapton held the Crossroads Guitar Festival, where he invited all of the world's best blues guitar players to come to the
I
Crossroads
didn't know that.
in honor of Robert Johnson.
And where did they hold that?
It was somewhere in Mississippi, I believe.
Oh.
But that's where the Crossroads is.
Now, folks, this painting was at a very prestigious gallery in South Florida for $50,000.
You can see the red coming out of that,
You can see the red. This is
and the blue eyes.
Robert Johnson, who, as Mr. Glover told me, at the Crossroads, sold his soul to the devil to be the best guitar player.
Guitar player and singer. the blues, of the Delta blues.
And
there
that
ever
took
was.
fourfold because he never had many lessons, and all of a sudden,
All of a sudden he comes in, he's a genius. But, look at the size of his hands, the fingers, on the fretboard, and there on the strings he had a thumb pick. That's all he did, he thumb picked it. But it sounds like when he is playing, there's an orchestra there. He plays the bass, he plays the rhythm, he plays the lead, and he sings. It's quite extraordinary, really.
look at those eyes. Now, did you get, because just like on the Bob Dylan, do you get royalties off of this piece?
Yes, for
Crossword
jigsaw puzzles.
Jigsaw puzzles.
500 piece, 1,000 piece, 2,500 piece. There's the posters, the tapestry wall hangings, shower curtains. I'm going. Believe it or not, they sell this in beach towels. Can you imagine a Robert Johnson beach towel?
Well, now go back to his eyes, Wilson.
iPhone covers. The back of you.
Does his eyes scare you?
They better.
They better?
Yeah. Look at the smile. Now, what's behind that smile?
Good teeth.
Yeah.
This is a $50,000 David Lloyd Glover.
And if you search on Google, you'll find this image all over.
If
the place.
you look up Robert Johnson images on Google
and put my name to it, this will
and
pop up.
put David Lloyd Glover, you will own a piece that has been copied on everything from beach towels to shower curtains, and you will own the original. This should be $7,500.
And it's a good size.
$12,000.
As a painting, you frame that out, it's going to be really command a wall space.
Tell you what I'm going to do. I wanted, well, it doesn't matter what I want. Watch this. $2,900 and it's theirs. First one to say yes. This was in a gallery for $50,000. This is the Robert Johnson.
They should have bought
That's
it.
too cheap. What am I doing?
Yeah.
Why did you let me do that, Patty?
You caught her when she was distracted.
Well, let me ask.
She's talking to a collector.
Okay.
He's saying, would you open it for $2,500?
But the people, the collectors that buy the originals.
Oh, hang on. That's a fair question.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Oh, you heard a question.
I got a question, but I am debating it. Now, let me ask you a couple questions. Now that I have the beard, all right, did you ever see The Exorcist?
Yes.
Did you see The Exorcist?
Yes.
Did you see what happened to all those people, like the glass cut off their head?
Yeah.
They end up getting hanged. Somebody wants me to start this at $2,500. Should I do it?
Whoa.
Should I do it? It's up to you. It's your painting. I know I'm going to lose money one way or another. I hope you make up your mind because I can't breathe much longer like this. Do it! $2,500 to open. $100 increments on Robert Johnson. And say what?
Yeah, you lost your mic on your tie.
I lost my mic.
When you hung yourself with your tie. You hung yourself with a mic cord.
All right. Hey, Patty, do we have the open at 2,500?
You open at $2,500.
We have 2,500.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
a music fan.
Oh, that's cheap. 50,000.
He only made 29 recordings.
That's right.
He what now?
He only made
Between
29 recordings.
36 to 1937.
He only made 29 recordings,
Yes.
and then he died.
Uh-huh.
Did you have anything to do with it?
No.
All
I
right.
wasn't born yet.
Oh, so you want to claim.
This goes into a man cave.
2,500 going once. Way, way, way too cheap. Deal of the week, month, year. And Patty, David, sold his integrity. All in at 2,500. Once, twice, fair, and final warning. Look at that guy's eyes, real close, up close. No, hang on, we're verifying. Hang on, we're at 20. Oh, there it is. Only made 29 recordings before he died.
Yep.
All in, all said, sold. Oh, that went cheap. Camera 2.
There you go.
Now, what did Susan say about the 3? Did she pick a few of them? What's that?
Sandra.
Sandra.
I'm surprised too.
Did you show that one?
The one in the back?
Yeah.
No.
Which one in the back? This one? Not this one. Do you mean this one, Ashley? Uh-oh. This is My Romantic Garden.
Steps to the romantic garden.
Oh, you need steps.
Steps, see? See the stairwell?
I jump right up.
Steps to the romantic garden. And that garden just goes right off into this.
Now this, where is that garden?
That is in the south of England, in the Garden District.
Yes.
Kent.
Kent, England?
Kent, England. K-E-N-T, Kent.
I went to Bovey.
Bovey, yeah.
I was in Bovey, England.
There you go. So you would recognize that lighting. That
I
great British afternoon light.
I'm astonished.
You go right ahead.
This is
Question for you, David.
BC,
Do you have any Led Zeppelin
Yes.
pieces? Oh, you did?
BC 1935.
Many, many.
Customer wants you to bring.
If I still have one left, because they do sell out.
Yeah, well, if
Yeah.
you got Led Zeppelin, we'll make
bring
sure
it in
it
if I still have
happens.
one.
Yep, you got it. He's gonna bring it in.
All right, now,
Awesome.
this is a larger piece, isn't it? Or
Yeah, 22 inches by 28 inches. in
22
width.
by 28.
Thank you so much, Tarkay.
Acrylic on canvas.
This is 40 grand in a gallery.
Yes.
40,000. I'm going to make someone so happy. Oh,
All the hydrangeas.
those are hydrangeas?
Hydrangeas, yeah, they grow them big there. Big bushes.
Yeah, but you know what they grow in Japan on the other side of the world? Low dranges. Those are the hydrangeas. You want the low ones.
Hydrangeas.
Yeah, you got to go to Japan.
The low-hanging fruit.
Yeah, well, it's because it's on the other side of the world.
Ah, that's right.
And I don't know what the hell I'm talking about, but I could be right. No, I'll tell you what. This is too cheap, $2,900. That is acrylic on canvas or oil?
Acrylic on canvas. yes.
Acrylic on canvas.
Classic Impressionism. Yeah, I've probably painted about 500 or 600 paintings of gardens in Great Britain. When I went there, it was,
Through Art Brilliance and stuff.
oh yeah, they just ate those alive. You know, if I had taken this to Tokyo, it would last 5 minutes. I could barely get it
And what
out
do you
of the
think it'd
bag.
sell for in Tokyo?
Oh yeah, it would sell like for 50 grand in a heartbeat.
Wow.
Literally, I'm taking them out of the bag and they're just snapping.
Wow.
They were
And it's
crazy.
because you said, yeah, look at this. Amazing art. And I'll tell you what. Well, I priced it $2,900. Way too low.
Yeah, You know, the Japanese, as a culture, revered Claude Monet and Vincent van Gogh. Anything that those artists did was considered number one.
Well, I went to the Hermitage in St. Petersburg,
Yeah.
and while I was there, the huge, I touched 2 Van Goghs.
Oh boy.
Yeah, put my fingers on them.
Ooh.
And Matisse,
Yeah.
the one where they're all holding hands, whatever the dance.
Oh, the dancers.
Yeah, that moved twice when I was taking a picture with Robert Jolly. But they didn't care back then.
Boy, isn't that something? So it wasn't if you break it, you own it? Sort of
No,
thing.
no, that's like, didn't that a couple $100 million
Yeah, it would
at
be now.
least?
Now a Van Gogh would be that much.
Well, the dance was huge.
That's a big pay. Yes, I've seen that.
No interest in this. Well, I'll tell you what.
We got a few more. We
Yeah.
haven't shown that.
Well, here
one.
I'll tell you what. Let's
Here.
move that, and I'll tell you what. Let's put Pretty in Pink. Who was the star of that movie? Molly Ringwald. Yes. Yeah. And this right here,
Yes.
painted on museum board.
Yes, it is.
Oh, this will be easy to stack these.
That one's.
No, it isn't.
Yeah. There
This
you go.
is a little tougher. Memories of East Texas or West
West
Texas.
Texas. So there's your country road, your old broken fence posts, the wildflowers, the blue bonnets, the lupines, and the red oak trees. You got some farms in the background, farm buildings.
I spent a lot of time in Corsicana, Texas,
Yeah,
which is in West Texas.
West Texas. Yeah. So you would have seen just like that.
Oh, yes.
Fields
Yeah.
and meadows, and very pastoral.
I actually, my first gig in life, I drilled stripper wells,
Mhm.
700 feet, well, 900. Yes, the Tawakoni zone.
Tawakoni, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, look at those clouds. Look at that cloud formation.
And I see some pink in there.
Yes, you do. Doesn't that remind you of Texas?
He said you're right.
When you see a sky like that?
Oh, it's beautiful. And this one, where are those mountains?
Oh, that's San Gabriel Mountains.
Call me up, folks. I know you're thinking these are
Too good to be
8
true.
and 10,000. Not at all tonight. Give me a call. Look at that. To own an original acrylic painting done by legendary artist David Lloyd Glover.
Yep.
Star artist for Art Brilliance and many other companies. I can't believe I sold Johnson that piece, Robert Johnson, for that price. I mean, it was just in South Florida in a gallery for $50,000.
Yes, it was. Well,
Yeah.
you got a very lucky customer there.
Yeah. Well,
Wait till they get that in their house.
yeah. And to quote Patty and Ashley, the devil made him do it. Because I wouldn't have sold it for that. Huh. Wilson, it's your fault.
All right.
You know what's going to happen to Wilson? Camera 2, you're going to go home tonight. You know what's going to happen, Wilson? I don't want to jinx you, but you're going to be sitting there, then all of a sudden, ee, horns are going to come out of your head. And it's all,
Robert Johnson.
well, you're the one that painted it.
Yeah, I brought it in.
Oh, what
it's going
more
out.
proof do you need now, Wilson?
It's going out the door.
Okay.
Robert found it.
So give me a call on these.
And we have more.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Let me try some. Stay around. Stay
Oh, yeah,
around.
I'll stay around.
I am going to.
I'll help you take these down.
Yes. I have a couple paintings. I only
Gotta
have
be
two.
careful with the screen.
And then, and you were talking, I was talking to you before because I have about 5 big abstracts. You were telling me you're amazed, not amazed, but how well they're selling.
Yes.
Schofield.
Schofield.
Yeah, it was selling like triptychs for $385. I mean,
Yeah.
he was just,
He's banging them off. you
but
know.
he won't get the heart surgery.
Well, he's a little nervous,
Yeah,
He's thinking about the knife, going under the knife.
yeah.
But I tell him, it's microsurgery.
Yeah.
Microsoft,
Give me 10, give me 20. I only have 2 Olegs, folks. And don't leave, though. Don't let him out of the building.
Okay, I'm not leaving.
Don't you leave.
I'm not leaving.
No, that one right there. Folks, Oleg Zhevetin is a master painter. He has a master's degree
In master.
from the Moscow Academy of Art that got the name the Surikov. Vadinsky Ivanov Surikov. Considered to be one of the greatest Russian realistic artists. What Oleg does is he conveys emotion in a painting as well as anybody there. To date, it's one of the top art schools on the planet. Only one American has ever gotten a full degree. Several have tried and dropped out. Oleg first applied when he was 15. He was so talented. Didn't get in. He went and got a 4-year degree in teaching art, teaching technical art painting. Then when he was 17 and a half, 18, got accepted into the Surikov where he got a master's degree. What Oleg does is use geometrical shapes, eye contact, and hand gestures to tell you the story. This is called musical present. Now, when you look at the hair, he actually molds that on the canvas. Oleg has now sold, I believe, over 12 paintings for well over $150,000 each. And he was selling them to galleries that usually double the price. So he has 2 paintings on permanent display at the Surikov. They consider it an honor if a student, when they graduate with the advanced degree in art, if one teacher asked for one, 2 teachers were both fighting, and 2 of his pieces are in permanent display. I have a folder here on Oleg Zhevetin. I got pictures of the Surikov. This is the first time I finally tracked him down. I kept calling collector's editions. Said, you'll never find him buried. He's in real cold Russia. And guess where he was? In Los Angeles. And this was, I believe, 2006 or 2005 or 6 when I met him. I've been doing business with him ever since. He's a very interesting, to say the least, artist. He can do things with a paintbrush that still to this day baffle people. And he's a very interesting guy. He moved back to Russia with one of the valedictorians of the Surikov the year before or after he graduated. And they were doing business where an original was 250,000 US each. He moved back to the United States, and this is Oleg in my apartment, Ashley. And my dog was friendly to him. That's Ginger, there's Oleg. Yeah. Dog sees my beard and wants to. Yeah, but Oleg is a master painter. And I wish I had more. I only have 2 paintings. If I'm not mistaken, this painting right here, it went for a lot. I remember the night we sold that, I think it was a DSN or a fortune. And it's worth every penny of it. I have this right here, 32.5 by 44. I have comps for paintings this size that were at Collector's Editions and Art Brokerage. One for $95,000, one for $89,500, but that was 5 years ago. I'll tell you what I can do on this. I only have 2 Olegs. You're lucky to find one. And here's what I can do on this. Oh, this is too cheap. I can't even say this out loud. It's too cheap. Yeah, retail 95. What we got retail at? At least 90,000. Yeah. Ashley, I'm going to show you this price. Folks, you ever wanted a deal on an Oleg, call Ashley right now. Don't faint, because you already fell down the stairs once. And that was before she had a drink. Or was it?
What's that drink?
That is Oleg number 1. I only have 2 on this planet. One that I had hanging in my house, the 3 Graces, sold on one of my shows, I believe it was $29,000. And this is 4 or 5 years ago on TV. Take a look at this. Above it is a smaller one. It is Friendly Flower. It is 22 by 28. These are the only 2 Olegs. And I have a price on this $90,000 one on the easel right now. Look at the eyes. Look into the eyes. You can tell what they're thinking. Look at the hand gestures. I once made the comment to Oleg, and we get along, but I said something about the hands. I said, so you get done with all this, and then you just paint the hand. He goes, Barry, don't just paint hand. Hand can bend 1,800 different ways. You ever paint a hand, Barry? How do you paint hands? And he goes into all the techniques he had to learn at the Surikov. I got a price. It's not 140,000, not 100, not 90, not 80, not even 70. I wish I had 20 Olegs. I wish I had 30. 15 years ago, I got quite a few from Collector's Editions. Those are all gone and sold. I went on eBay the other day and they had one for reduced $89,000. Watch this. Yeah, it's not going to be $70,000. It's not going to be $60,000 or $50,000. It's not going to be 40,000. It's not even going to be 30,000. Love that olive green. It's not going to be 25,000 or 20,000. It's not going to be 18, 17, or 15,000. This is unbelievable. It's not even $10,000. It's not 9 or 8 or 7,500. Call me up. If you can get oil on board painted by Oleg Zhevetin, master graduate of the Surikov, and it's less than $7,500. Please give me a call. I can feel it, Ashley. Someone's going to call. Call me Kreskin. Wilson's the only person that knows who Kreskin is. It's going to be less than 7,000. Oof. It's going to be less than 6,500. Folks, if you don't own an Oleg, I only have 2 left. I'm hoping to work a deal with them on a few more, but they are sold. They go back to Russia. They go here. He is both U.S. citizenship and Russian citizen. He's born in Russia. Through collector's editions, he got U.S. citizenship. He had to do it the hard way. He had to learn the language. He's telling about all the different tests on history that he had to learn. It's not even going to be 6,000. It's not going to be 59, 58, 57. Oh. I'm going to jump to the chase. No, I'm going to give you the... I'm not even... I'm going to save all that too. Watch this. Not even 5,000. 4,500, that's bottom. That is a museum piece. Whoever gets this, please tell your kids, your daughter, your son, your grandson, your granddaughter. This is an original Oleg Zhevetin. I remember about 10 years ago when I was asking what he thinks his paintings are going to be worth. He says, Barry, I put everything I know into these paintings. Do you think I would do all this to tell you this painting is going to be worth maybe what you pay? He would say, Barry, you know, when I die, if that's not worth $250,000, I've done something wrong. Now, I can't guarantee you that. That's Oleg talking to me. And at 4,500, you should be all over this. Look at that. Every geometrical shape. I'm curious how many people are watching me, and what I am going to do is gently move this. I'm going to hand this to you. I gave a great price. Friendly flowers. Every geometrical shape you can think of. I have a comp on works he painted 15 to 18 years ago like this that are, look at this, those are prints. His signed and numbered pieces are $7,500. I got the collector's edition catalog right here. Look at this. On pieces like this, holy Toledo, look at some of these. 75,000. A little dinky one, 48,000. 68,000, but that's a one done 20 years ago. Tell you what I can do on this. You tell me. I just want to see who's watching. I hope you're out there. This is how you test the show. That is a very colorful Oleg, every geometrical shape you could think of. Patty, what open you think on an Oleg would get the lines busy? Whoa, you're trying to kill me. If you don't like the beard, just say, Barry, I don't like the beard. You don't have to kill me over it. All right, I'm going to do it, Patty. $2,000 to open.
I said more than that, but okay.
Uh-oh, what'd you say? You said 25? Oh, no.
Wow.
Yeah, now I got to change my hearing aid. That's $2,000 to open, $200 increments. You got a shot at getting one of the only two Olegs I have on this planet.
That's where everybody is.
$2,000. Well, I'm kind of lucky no one opened. Yeah, I really am. No open once. No open twice. Let's kind of forget I even did that. Yeah, Matt, kill those graphics, burn them, set them on fire. I have a couple Peter Maxes. Can you hand me my unique original Peter Max here? Yeah, Statue of Liberty. Now,
This is so amazing.
what?
You got the Statue of Liberty, the Liberty head, and the flag.
I got the flag, the Statue of Liberty, and the Liberty head?
Yeah, 2041.
You're not the one that separated the Liberty head from her head, did you?
I did.
Oh, that's just mean.
God bless America.
God bless America. Now, just so you see, this is a unique original done by Peter Max. Here, what's that?
Is it 2005?
2005, yeah. Came off the Norwegian Sea. Yeah, look at this. Here is a unique original, 1992, $62,500, and I printed that March 1st, 2012. 10 years ago. Here, American flag, $60,000. Original. And I printed that in 2012. Here is my favorite image. Angel with heart. Asking price 80, retail 80, asking 61,300. And I printed this in 2014, I believe. They are almost impossible to come by. Here is what a healthy Peter Max looked like about 15 years ago in Manhattan. That is Peter Max Galleries. Peter Max, unfortunately, yeah, I'm careful, suffers from early onset dementia, and there's a big battle with his daughter trying to get him out of a conservatorship. I'm trying to think of his daughter's name. What is his daughter's name? Real interesting name. It will come to me. What? Libra Max. Yes. Let's see if this bad boy. I'm going to make everybody happy here. I only have 2 Peter Max to my name. I had some others, but I didn't pay fast enough. They're all gone. I'll tell you what. Ashley, here's what I'm going to do. Let me see. Let's put the other. Leave this one here. Let's put the other one right over here.
Right over here like this.
Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yes.
This one is. What is this item?
I have a friend that is an auctioneer on Park West Cruises. I got to be careful because I don't want to get him in trouble. But you would be amazed what they normally go for, unframed. 50-something thousand. Now, here's what I'm going to do, ladies and gentlemen. I have these. 905. 945. And where was one other item where's that Oleg? The larger Oleg. Where do we? Folks, it's take a shot at berry time. Here, maybe put this one right there. There. And here, because it's plexi. Call me. Call me. You cannot offend me. I want to wheel and deal, whether it's a Peter Max unique original, whether or not it's one of the only 2 Olegs that are 80 and 90,000. You call me up. I'm ready to wheel and deal like I have not dealt and welt before. I know you're out there. I know you have choices what you do with your money, but I have known Oleg for a long time. I started to show off tonight, showing you clips of the first published advertisements of Bargain Berry that I posted 32 years ago. Call me. I'm going to, yes, tell me which one you're interested in. Which one do they want? And who do we have there? I'm going to make some deals. Which one, Ashley? Because I only have 2 Olegs, 2 Peter Maxes. I had some picked out, but I didn't pay fast enough, and they're gone. Tell me, folks, I got a price in mind that you would not believe. I don't know if my friends, the last name starts with an R, in Las Vegas are watching. I got Peter Maxes for you. I don't know if you're watching and need an Oleg. I only have 2. I got prices in mind. You know, the last 30 minutes I'm going to spend on some Michael Schofields, but right now you give me a call. I have the best prices on the planet. Yes. Call me. I'm all yours tonight. If I'm going to lose money, I'd rather... Ugh. Yeah, I could blame it on the beard.
Or the hockey puck.
I don't know, yeah. The hockey. Which one is she interested in, Ashley? It all started when I was a little kid, Wilson. Yes. Did people pick on you when you were a little kid? Nobody? Nobody picked on you. You're lucky. Anybody pick on you when you were a little kid, David?
Yeah, but I beat him back.
Huh.
I was a little
It's my whole family that picked on me. And everybody thinks I'm joking. I'm not. Everybody believes this is a joke.
Yeah?
When I was a little kid, little kid, I said, Mom, can I go over to my friend's house and play? She says, Barry, you don't have any friends and don't call me Mom. That's where it all started. Which one are they talking, Patty? Because I'm motivated. I will make people deals of a lifetime. Because I got a beard, too. Yes, Statue of Liberty with the flag. This one right here, Patty. I am going to give them a deal of a lifetime. Oh. And this is desperation. Cheap. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
I'm losing money, but I'm bringing money in the till. Hand embellished by Peter Max. Never offered one that cheap before, ever, in my entire career. What do they say, Patty?
That's your bottom one right there.
Did you see what I just said? I mean, my gosh, are you kidding me? These are usually $8,000 to open. These are $8,000 to open, and I sell them all the time. Yeah, 80. What's that? These are unique originals, yes. Unique originals. Which one do they like? Register them, register them. Patty, what does he say? What does he say? Is he close? Patty, are they close?
Okay. You want to price on balls?
Which one do they want? Oh,
Which one? Yeah.
I got to walk over here.
Wait, someone's asking for, hold on, because he has first choice.
Yeah, you got first choice. What do they say, Patty?
And the register.
Yeah, let's see. Let's see if Patty's custom. Patty, that is a price. You see what I pay for these? I'm off. And I'll ship it to you. I'll pay shipping. I'm losing every which way. It's a stunning piece. Okay, hang on. It is BC 2041. I paid more. The one on the easel. Is this gone, Patty? Okay. Ashley. Oh, what? It's not stuck. All right, let's put the other one on the easel. This one's gone. Let's put that one on the easel. Yes. Yeah, they're heavier than they look. And you're a tough mutter. All right. Now, I got this one. You get 12 Statues of Liberty. Peter Max, with the help of Leah. Peter Max and Lee Iacocca raised $330 million to reopen the Statue of Liberty in the late 1970s. When it opened, Ronald Reagan was there, Nancy Reagan was there, Peter Max and Lee Iacocca. This is the only Peter Max I have left. It's 12 Peter Max little squares. It's a unique original done by Peter Max. Are they interested in this? I'm walking over there. I'm hobbling over there after my berry dance. Oh, this is too cheap. I'll tell you, folks, this is usually $8,500 to even think about it. Yeah, this is usually no less than, on the Baden show, $7,800. And I'm giving people prices below my cost. All right, I still have one left here. And I am going to... Well, I'm going to put this right here. Right here. Last call, and then I'm going to bring David back up here for a few minutes. But yeah, tell me, any interest, got to be careful on that, on the Olegs or the last Peter Max? All right, let's see. Folks, I am selling these so cheap, it is unbelievable. That price, I paid more. I paid more.
Okay, thank you. Congratulations. God bless you. I love you. Okay, bye.
Hey, Ashley. Any interest? Yeah, you see, I would have lost a fortune at that price. All right, I'm glad. I offered that below my cost, Patty. Ashley just told me my cost. But anyway, thank you, thank you, thank you. Any other calls on the two Olegs or the Peter Max? The last 30 minutes I'm going to spend on some Michael Schofields. So what I want to do now is bring David Lloyd Glover back and let's talk about some of his pieces. Yeah, take them down. But call me if you want them. That's a golf course.
Yes, it is.
Where is this golf course?
Here we are. It's in the valley.
All right, let's put it right here. And which valley?
San Fernando Valley.
All right. Whoa. And Ashley,
San Fernando Valley.
it's coming to you. You got it. All right.
Now that's a California Impressionism painting for you.
Yes, it is.
Yep.
This is Blue Dusk,
Blue Dusk.
1598. Oh, no, BC 1889.
You know what it's like? It's the 18th hole. Sun's going down.
Really?
Yeah, you're playing in the back nine. It's the last hole of the day. And there's the light.
It is amazing. And
16 by 20. Is it? No, 18 by 24.
18 by 24. And you would sell these for 25 to 50,000.
Yes.
Yes.
This is a 2013, by the way.
20. He painted this in 2013.
2013, yes.
Signed on the front and back.
And back with a cert.
That's a big deal to Oleg.
Yeah.
Ah,
So there's our golf course. And we have a couple of, if you're just tuning in,
oh yes. I am here with legendary artist David Lloyd Glover. We have this seascape right here. We have a golf course right here. The seascape is Windy Seas at, what's the rest of the title? At Sonoma Coast.
Sonoma Coast.
Now, folks, just so you know, many of these were in a gallery in South Beach, Florida for low of 25, a high of 50,000.
See if we
Yeah.
can balance that one on the knife
Yeah.
edge.
And this is Breakers, where? Pacific Coast.
Pacific Coast.
Yes.
18 by 24. I'm on.
Yeah.
Do you want me off?
Yeah. Folks.
There you go. So we have a
Watch
lot-
this. I don't know what could be better deal than this. Wilson, I don't know what could even come close to this. All right? If you think somebody's got a better deal, Wilson, this is what you, my hand is what you think is a better deal, Wilson? You watching this? Throw them away because I am going to sell any of these three right here. Oh, this is too cheap. Oh, don't do it, Chappell. Don't do it. It's the beard making me do this. Oh, this is too
Makes you
cheap.
more young and more fun.
More young and more fun?
Yes, more young, more fun. Well, I wonder what Patty thinks of these because she's a real
Patty, yeah.
seacoast specialist.
No, I love those.
She loves the ocean.
Yeah.
So out of those two, which would be
The
your
middle one.
The middle one with the crashing waves. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Little stormy day.
All right, I'm going to give a price. Now, what did I have these up for? Did I have a price? What did I have these up for?
Well, probably too cheap.
2,527. What did I have these
Sounds
up?
good.
Watch this.
Oh, 28 to open.
Any one they want. Look at this, Ashley. Don't let her fall off the stairs when she sees
Yeah.
this price.
I'll catch her on the way down.
Save me,
We'll
David.
save you.
Is that a pretty cheap price?
This is a very cheap price. Yes.
All right. You got to call in. The operators know the price. It is unbelievably. It's not cheap. It's so discounted. Oh my goodness, David.
Stanley Cup prices, you know?
Yes, and you know what? Even better than that. What did the Robert Johnson do to be able to play guitar that well?
When he sold his soul to the devil.
Yes, to get a price better than that, you, not me, you, are going to have to dig a hole straight down.
Right down to China.
No, well, you're going to be, yes, wherever.
Coming out
I
the other
just
side.
gave a price so cheap. It's unbelievable. Never seen before price.
Aren't
And
those
I'm-
great pieces?
Just want to see
Well, I
something.
certainly had fun painting them.
Are you interested in one of them?
Tell me which one they want because this is unbelievable.
Yeah, that's a good grouping there.
Oh, at those prices?
California.
Juliet, which one are they looking for? Which one do they like?
Okay, so what do you need? You want a wider shot of them?
Boy, on the screen, it looks like you're surfing.
It's
You're
unbelievable.
right there.
Those are original paintings. What's the question?
What's the top item number?
Top item number is BC 1940.
That's Pacific Coast Breakers. The Pacific Coast, Pacific Ocean Breakers is the top.
No,
Middle one is what item number? The top one?
keep 1940.
And middle is what?
1944.
Okay, not that one. The middle one.
1944. And the one on the bottom is
Can't see this tag.
no, I can't, but we'll find it if somebody because it can't be 1590. That's not our item number.
Is that the one you're interested in?
Which one are they interested in? These are steal of prices.
Because the other one, the third one is not a coast. So is the one with the top two.
Which one? Oh, they want to see the bottom one. Okay.
Blue Dusk.
Blue Dusk. That's called Blue Dusk. It's a golf course, and it's unbelievable.
Do you have a price in mind?
Well, I want to thank everybody. Any last calls on any of the David Lloyd Glovers? Let's see let's pick one that should have. Oh, this one right here. Right here. Let's take those three down, or at least the top two. Yeah. Look at these Texas skies right here. I'm just going to put it here. I'll tell you what, let's take this one down. Got a feeling someone's going to come back and buy that. Look at that. This is an original David Lloyd Glover. 40, 50,000 in galleries. He was telling us when he was in Japan, they consider fine art part of a dowry when you get married.
Yep.
This
That's
is BC. Oh, 2059. Look at that. Oh, that is stunning.
Texas sky.
Look at that sky. That sky is absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Call me. Tell you what I'm going to do on this one, Ashley.
What?
This is perfect painting. This is a perfect, if you live in Texas or you've been there and you know what it looks like, $1,500 to open. That's the lowest we've ever had it. $1,500 to open, $200 increments once we get the open. That is absolutely, look at those blue bells.
Blue bonnets.
Blue bonnets.
You did think.
I'm not the horticulturist I used to know or be.
I think blue bonnet was margarine, wasn't
It was.
it?
Folks, at $1,500 to open. Look at that.
Yep.
Yeah, stand right there. The light's even better right there. Look at that. To get an original David Lloyd Glover. Something that he would sell, or his representatives, not 20,000, 25,000 or more.
It looks so good, I'll take it back.
Yeah, it is just stunning.
Yeah, it looks so good, I'd take it back. No, you wouldn't let me.
I wouldn't let you. I can't believe it. How's our viewership looking there, Matt?
He's counting heads.
Folks, if you're just tuning in, my phone doesn't work anymore. The game's over. 3-2.
Finally. So who won after all this? We waited.
Colorado.
Colorado, okay.
I'm wondering how come my phone is, it doesn't matter. Folks, at $1,500 on a David Lloyd Glover, you can do no better. And
Wow.
to have something that stunning is
Beautiful.
just unbelievable. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the David Lloyd Glover portion. David, I'm going to be on next week, and I'm going to try everything to sell the rest of
Oh,
them.
yeah.
And I want to thank you for spending the night with us. And
Always a pleasure. Thanks
Oh,
for
I'm
having
going to
me
be seeing
over.
you again soon.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
See you, David.
Okay. Good
Bye
night,
bye.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
And thank all you guys.
Now, folks, I want to talk to you about a man that's getting ready to go over, have heart surgery. A man that is considered one of the greatest American landscape artists of all times. He is known for both his landscape and his abstract. This is a Michael Schofield original. He painted this in 2021. Hub's Historical, he would sell paintings like this for $45,000 to $48,000. He is in the Arm & Hammer $1 billion art collection. He is in the Smithsonian Permanent Art Collection. He is in the Library of Congress art collection. This right here is absolutely stunning. Matt, this is item number 2044. This is a $50,000 Michael Schofield original oil on canvas. Look at that. He is one of the greatest painters sold. My mom published many of his pieces and best-selling poster artist. Stunning. I'm going to just cut to the chase. I know you've seen these go for $4,000 and $5,000. $1,500 to open. I don't think we've ever had it that low, Ashley. That is a large painting. And $1,500 to open. Yeah. Yeah. $1,500 to open, $200 increments. He is one of the world's greatest landscape artists. He's 74 years old. No matter how his friends try and talk him into open heart surgery, he won't do it. Because I got an idea. Okay, here's what I'm going to do, Ashley. How many of the large abstract Schofields? The painting, he says, will be worth as much or more than his landscapes when he croaks. And by not getting this operation, it might be a little sooner than he expects. Six.
On canvas and then 2 of the paper.
But I have 6 on canvas. All right. Here's what I'm going to do, folks. And operators, get ready. I'm going to make some stuff happen right now. Folks, Michael Schofield, he sold a triptych of 3 of these for $385,000. Michael Schofield is in the Arm & Hammer $1 billion art collection. I have 6 of his abstract, one-of-a-kind, the originals. And here's what I'm going to do. Pick that one that's right there, the first one there, so you get an idea of how big they are. Yeah.
Or this size.
The big one. You're going, thanks, Barry. Now I got to move everything out. Well, they're all large. But yes, this is an abstract Michael Schofield. He believes, as famous as he is, people are going to see his genius in his abstracts. Now, this is the largest one I got. This was painted in 2020. It is
008.
2008. Michael sells these for $55,000 each. Say what? Michael sells these for $55,000 each. Now here's what I'm going to do. Oh, watch, do you see what I'm going to do? Now, here's what I am going to do. Here is a smaller original abstract. Right here. Let me get the item numbers on this smaller one. 1965. Patterns of Red. What is this going to cost me to ship? The large one and the regular size. Well, like this one, if it went by itself. You'll charge them the shipping. All right, watch this. Folks, I have 24 minutes left in my show. Call me crazy. This large Schofield right here, he wants $55,000. 2,200. This one right here, Ashley, Shades of Red, $1,500. I paid more. 2,200, 1,500. You need to be watching because I only have 6 or 8 of these. Just call and you will get the deal of a lifetime. Oh, look at those colors. No, I'll just hold this one right here. Call me. These are original Michael Schofields. I got 3 up. I got his landscapes here. Call me. Let's work some deals right now, Ashley. Call me. Tell me which ones you want. That large one. Michael wants $55,000. I price it at $2,100. Crazy. Plus shipping. What?
How much for the top one? 21 or 22?
Make it 2,100. On the largest one I have. I paid more than that. Call me. This bud's for you, Wilson. It's Diet Mountain Dew. I am giving deals upon deals on Michael Schofield's right now. Here, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. Tell you what I'm going to do right now. Here's what I'm going to do. 2020. Item number 2045. Right here. There are some of the largest abstract Michael Schofields I have. And I am going to find a way to be able to show you all of them. Stay. And what I can do, Wilson, Patty, get the shipping right. Ashley, I got 1, 2, 3, and Wilson, you can get this one right here too, right? 4. I got 4 of them up right here. As long as they pay shipping. Are you ready for this, Ashley? Please don't tell people I did this. I'm gonna get somebody mad at me, and I'm gonna have to tell everybody it's Ashley's fault, so they're gonna be mad at you. So how many of these large ones I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. How many more do I have over here? 2 more over here. Yes, let's. So I have 6. That one on top is huge. Yeah, how can we display all these, Ashley?
We can go like this.
Okay.
Use the stage, Barry.
Use the stage.
Yes. Come on in.
Good idea. Yeah, then we move the easel out. All right, I got a price. And as long as they pay shipping,
Did you put up another one?
well, I need to move the easel out of the way.
Okay.
1,
Perfect.
2,
Got it. You're making me move.
okay, we're in this one right here. There's one left.
Okay, and it can go right on the easel.
This one? No, then they won't be able to see that.
So this one can go here.
Well, here's the last one right here.
The last one right there.
All right. This is what Michael says will be worth more than his great landscapes. And I've seen him sell them for $250,000. Well, over the years, here's what I'm going to do. All right. Now, you got to pay shipping. All right, now. 1, 2, 3, how many do I have? 6?
6. Yes.
All right.
1.
Not 2,200. Not 2,100. These are all original Michael Schofield signed on the back. He asked $55,000 for the one in the very back, the large one. But make sure you charge the right shipping, because I'm giving people deals here you're not going to believe. Which camera am I on?
Probably not on my camera.
Well, I'm seeing my head in it. Well, I was. All right. Not 2,000. Not 1,900. I only have 6 of them. Of the large abstract Schofields. I paid more. Not 1,800. Not 1,700. You just pay the shipping. Oh, this camera. Yeah. Not 1,500 even, Ashley. But they got to call quick. Not 1,400. You got to pay The fair shipping, not $13.50, not $1,300, not $12.95. Are you ready? $1,195 and shipping. These Michael wants 40 and 50,000. It's happening right now tonight. Any large abstract Michael Schofield, $1,195. Please call. This is a Wednesday night only special. $1,195. These I am selling so far below my cost. $1,195. I hope you're out there. Here, let's see if anybody's watching me. Here's a $7,000 seascape. $1,195. Let's see if anybody's watching. Here is the waterfall that everybody wanted. We got in an argument who actually bought it that everybody canceled because big $1,195. Hey, we sold this one over here for $3,500. I'm going to do it too, Ashley. I want to see if anybody's watching. The Jackson Pollock style. The kind that takes Michael forever. The ones he gets 20 grand for wholesale. Don't let the painting fall. $1,195. You gotta call me. $1,195 plus shipping. If you're out there right now, here, what I do is I would put that one up against Freddie Mercury.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, right there. I hope you're watching. This is a once in a lifetime deal. $1,195. Yeah. I did the show badly tonight. I am going to... Anybody that's watching, you're getting a deal of a lifetime. Any Michael Schofield. He has $45,000 priced on this. I just put it up for $1,195. But you got to call because I am off the air in 12 minutes. I hope you're out there because this is the greatest Schofield deal of all times. Now I am going to sidestep this, Ashley.
Okay.
Not trip over the cable.
Yeah, watch it. For the action. Jackson.
Got it? Now let's see who calls first. People text you, Ashley. Let's see which ones they want. At $1,195, abstract. I even threw in some of his landscapes there, but you need to call quickly. I got 12 minutes left. Tell me which one. And Michael swears by some of his large landscapes. He says, when I'm dead and gone, I know they're going to pay a lot for my landscapes. With some of my abstracts, you got to be dead for them to understand how good it is. Tell me which ones you want. That's tricky that way out. I can't believe it. That one done in 2019. I had to haggle with Michael and forever. I mean, and the idea, $11.95. I paid 3 times for one of these pieces. I paid 3 times what I'm selling it for. And I believe Michael's right. This one right here, I think is his greatest abstract. I had this up for $2,200, and I would be losing money at $2,200. But I'm going to take this one off. This one right here at $1,195. I'd be all over that and twice tomorrow. I mean, look at this. It's huge. $1,195. What do they say? Tell me which ones you want.
I used to watch it.
Barry went crazy. Okay, folks. Well, that would have been a deal of a lifetime. It really would. I appreciate you watching me. And I truly, many of these pieces pay more than they're up for. And I buy well. Ashley,
Yes.
let's move these two out of the way. I'm going to keep this one with me. And I'm going to put this right here on the easel. I tried to do too many things at once. This one goes on the easel. Oh, you can take it back there now, because this deal.
Got it?
Here, you get that side. Here, I got it.
I got it. Thank you. That's the right one.
Folks, I watched Michael quote a big time operations 55,000 for this piece right here. And in frustration tonight, I lowered it all the way down to $1,195. If you wanted $1,195 plus shipping, I would be all over that. That is one of the all-time great abstract Michael Schofields at $1,195. If that doesn't sell at $1,195, I'm done for the evening, Ashley. Because that at $1,195, it's huge. It's everything he wants in his abstract art. He painted this in 2020. I have 7 minutes left. Any requests, let me know. Oh, you could clean up right now, and I thank you. Any calls, concerns? Ashley, what painting is behind that one right? Yeah, the second one, not that one. Not the little one, the big one, the third one. That one right there. Yeah. Now, Michael Schofield, no, just put it right. Yeah, just lean it up there. Michael Schofield has sold originals like that for $44,000 on Hub's Historical. That's an original oil on canvas, signed Michael Schofield. He signs the front. Always kind of blends it in there. You can see it clearly, but he doesn't sign all the way across the page like some artists. That's a very, very valuable Schofield. Now, I can buy better than anybody on the planet, but I'll tell you what. I never dreamed when I bought this. Ashley, this is the ultimate test to see if anybody's watching me. $1,195 on that Schofield landscape right there. I paid so much more than that for that piece. That is one of the richest palettes of Michael Schofield. That is a winner times 10 at $1,195. You can own that piece right there. That tells me everything I need to know about the rest of the show, even though I only have 4 minutes left. But I want to thank you. Please tell your friends about this. Give me a level playing field and I will beat the competition handily every time. Make sure I'm selling originals, not posters, not overpainted doodahs, originals. And that is the legendary 74-year-old Michael Schofield. I paid more than $1,195 for that piece. It's stunning. And I want to thank you for watching me. Your business means the world to me. And, I'm going to drive home knowing I offered things at great losses to myself and the network. And they were there for you to take if you wanted. And I just want to thank you again. And if there's any last calls, concerns, please give me a call. Look at all these comps here. It's absolutely amazing, these prices. So thank you for watching me. And that large one is staring me. Yeah, that one, Wilson, the one you can't miss right there. I got 1 minute left at $1,195. That is beyond belief. I thank you. And once again, be safe. And any last minute deals, I thank you. And most people said keep the beard, Wilson. Yeah, just tell me which ones you want.
Do you have any more seascapes done by Glover? Oh, there is Crashing Waters.
Yeah, by David Lloyd Glover? Yes, we got a couple. Well, I think are we still on? We're on live streaming here. Are they on live streaming? Are they watching me on the computer?
No, she's not on live streaming.
Oh.
He wanted to know if you were on.
Well, on live streaming, keep calling.
You've seen it. It's the one with the crashing waves.
Yes.
Right. Sure you're good. What would you do for Susan?
Are you watching me on live streaming? 15 people? Wow.
1-8.
Okay.
Hi, John.
Yeah. Which one do they want? I think I might have sold the David Lloyd Glover there. John, which one do you like?
The framer, just getting them to give me the new dimensions. Because they had to rebox it. Yeah. So she's supposed to give them.
Okay. Well, these Schofields at $1,195. Quite the deal. And I want to thank you. Any other calls, questions? It's a toll-free number. Just give us a call. And I want to thank everybody. I will see you next Wednesday night. Be safe. Bye-bye.